Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death the Above. This is the Enyo-D submachine gun. I'm gonna get Enyo-D with the submachine gun. So, 600 RPM, pretty decent machine gun. It is a world drop weapon in Destiny 2 right now. Season of the Hunted. Season of the Haunted. Hunted. Did we have a Season of the Hunted? I feel like we did. Season of the Haunted. Legendary submachine gun. It's a world drop. You can get it from anywhere. Typically you get them from like Gunsmith Ingrams, World Ingrams, random legendary Ingrams. You should get a few of these. I've gotten a few of them. What we're going to do here is I'm going to go over my PVE God Roll and my PvP God Roll. We'll look at the gun, talk about the perks, talk about what you can get. Then we'll go look and see what the community's running. And then we'll go see if I've got a God Roll in my vault. It's happened before. I might throw some PvP footage on the end of this. Stay tuned. And check out the TikTok link. The first link in the description is my TikTok. If you just want to jump ahead and see what the rolls are, go there. That's where I usually post them at. And I usually post them maybe a day ahead of time. So if you want a sneak preview, that's the place to go. So, Enyo-D. I hate the name now that I've said it that way. Submachine gun. 25 impact. Really good range, actually. Good stability. Okay handling. Reload speed's pretty bad. Nice aim assist. So, it appears to be leaning towards the PvP. Which is interesting to me. I don't know about that. So, I've already built the rolls. So, let's talk about the PvE roll that I built. This is the PvP Enyo-D submachine... PvE God Roll submachine gun Enyo-D that I have created for you. It is a precision frame. So, it's a more predictably recoil... More predictably vertical recoil pattern. Ooh. Corkscrew rifling for the bonuses across the board, stability, range, handling. Flared magwell for the reload speed and the handling. Feeding frenzy to compensate for a handling masterwork. Surrounded for the PvE enemy action. It does have the Haka Breach armament trait, which deals increased damage against vehicles, turrets, barricades, and stasis crystals. 15% increase. Backup mag mod, and like I said, a handling masterwork. That's my PvE God Roll for the Enyo-D. Now, the reasons I like it so much is I've pushed up the reload speed decently. I thought about using a reload masterwork, but I went with a handling masterwork because it's a it feels like a slow, clunky weapon, so pushing the handling up felt right to me, especially when we're using feeding frenzy, because you're going to get the reloads. You're going to go into the enemies, you're going to get 2 or 3 kills with this weapon, because it's got 30 in the mag. At 600 RPM, 30 in the mag with backup mag is pretty good. If you take it off, it has 27, so you're getting 3 more bullets. It doesn't feel like a lot, but it's enough to end 1 more thrall if you need to. So that procs feeding frenzy and surrounded. I'm picturing this as a weapon that you go into a group of red bar enemies and clear them out with, and then use your secondary against the goldens or the heavies or the majors or the bosses. I called them goldens. So I'm figuring this is the room broom, if you will, kind of setup. So the flared magwell for the reload, corkscrew for the all around, pushing the stats up, feeding frenzy reload, surrounded for the damage when there's enemies to clear them out, to broom that room. I like this one a lot. I really would like to get this roll. I feel like this is a solid roll that I wish I had. Honestly, I would use that for quite a lot. And it is a kinetic weapon though, so it does fall a little bit short as not having an element to it, but I still really like the Haka weapons. Now, this is the PvP God Roll Enyo-D. I'm going to put Enyo-D at some point when I'm playing PvP. Sorry. Precision frame. More predictably vertical recoil pattern. Hammerforged rifling for range. Accurized rounds for range. Fragile focus for range, because you have bonus range. When 80, or you get bonus range until you take damage. And then Wellspring. The second column has multi-kill clip, sympathetic arsenal, rampage, surrounded, vorpal, and Wellspring. For PvP, Wellspring sounded the best. And then you get the Haka Breach armaments perk. I like sprint grip in PvP with SMGs, if you know what I mean. And then a range masterwork. Basically, I'm leaning as hard into range as I can using Wellspring to refill my abilities. And fragile focus, even more range. I feel like this thing could hit some people at distance they will not be expecting, because that stability is pretty good out of the box. So, this, like I said earlier, it's my PvP Enyo-D. I like the range here. I feel like this could be nasty and unexpected. I haven't really messed around with fragile focus in PvP too much. But I feel like Wellspring and Fragile Focus would be a pretty good combination, especially if you're getting kills with this. I feel like if you run the game in the PvP like I do, this is a good roll for you. You're gonna have fun with the range of this weapon. You're gonna be surprised, and it's gonna feel pretty decent anyway with the good stability. The handling and reload is gonna be a little, so use Wellspring to get the kills, and then reload when nobody's nearby. I guess I don't know. I'd have to use this one to tell if it was really garbage or not, but I like it. So, Enyo-D Light.GG, what do we like on the weapon? We like Fluted Barrel for the stability and handling. We like Small Bore for the stability and range. We like Corkscrew for PvE. We like Full Bore for PvP and Hammer Forge for PvP. Well, there you go. Next up, we have Tactical Mag. We like that. Appended Mag and Extended Mag for PvE because of the extra bonus ammo. Accurized Rounds and Flared Magwell for PvP for the reload or the range. Tunnel Vision and Feeding Frenzy, Multi-Kill Clip, Rampage, and Surrounded. So my Feeding Frenzy Surrounded PvE roll seems accurate. Nobody likes Wellspring. Fragile Focus, Encore, Steady Hands for PvP. I did think about Steady Hands because you can get the increased handling for kills, but I felt like that was kind of not as useful for what I was doing as Fragile Focus. That felt more interesting to me. So here's the roll that the community is actually using. Arrowhead Break, huh? Ooh. Accurized Rounds. I guess Arrowhead Break instead of Hammer Forge would be a better choice to get the stability centered. Accurized Rounds, Feeding Frenzy, Rampage with the Haka Breach armament. They like Well-Rounded and Fragile Focus 2. Corkscrew Rifling and Chambered Compensator up there. Okay. So, interesting. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. There you go. So, Arrowhead Break, Accurized, Feeding Frenzy, Rampage. I don't like Rampage on SMGs because I don't feel like I can get 3 stacks as consistently. That's why I typically shy away from that. Now, what do I have? Let's find out. Can I just type in Enyo? Enyo. I have 2 of them. First one, Surrounded, Fragile Focus, Accurized, Hammer Forge. That's a good PvP one right there. What do we have? We have a Handling Masterwork. I wanted a Range Masterwork, but it has Fragile Focus, and the Handling Masterwork could be beneficial for keeping things playing quickly. I think I just got that one yesterday. And then the second one I have has Sympathetic Arsenal, Feeding Frenzy, Steady Rounds, Arrowhead Break. Also has Chambered Compensator, Flared Magwell with a Stability Masterwork. That's not anywhere near anything that I have said that I want. I'm probably going to delete that one later. I think I got that one very early on. But there you go. Enyo-D Submachine Gun. What do you think, chat? What do you think, YouTube? Have you followed my TikTok yet? Let me know. Leave a comment. Leave a like. And let me know. What gun you want me to take a look at this next? And have you enjoyed the new thumbnails? I make silly faces like this. That's probably going to be the thumbnail. Maybe. I don't know. If I feel like it. So, thanks for watching. Hit the like button on your way out, and I'll see you butt later. See ya. Bye. Take a swig of my pre-workout.